people talk about West is rational and empirical, and East is not. But I would adjust that a little bit and say that there is an outer empiricism, which is third-person empiricism. You look at things outside, and you measure them and evaluate them, and then you write about them, and some peers validate it, and over a period of time you keep evolving a scientific corpus. But there is also an inner empiricism. There are processes the yogis have perfected, the rishis have perfected, that allow a state of consciousness to emerge, and different states of consciousness to emerge, when you experience the different parts of being, the different planes and parts of being. And there's many languages for it, many different methods and so on, the different things and different rishis have talked about. But this is a personal journey in which the teachings and the experience of a third person are a role model and a guide, but one has to experience this for oneself. And this is no less empirical. This is first-person empiricism. It's subjective empiricism. It is verifiable. People say that the third-person empiricism is verifiable, so it's more true, because it's a collective experience. When we all look through a telescope, everybody can see the same thing, so we can verify it, or a microscope. But the inner subjective experience is also verifiable in a different way, because many people who have gone through a certain process and achieve a certain experience then get to talk about it and write about it. And over a period of time, this gets validated. It may be very difficult to achieve because of the human conditioning. We've gone through so much conditioning. But it is achievable. And so over a long period of time, it gets verified, and that's empirical. That is also a science. It's an inner science, and in Sanskrit we call it Adhyatma-Vidya, which means the inner science. So the inner world is not to run away. It's not running away from the real outer world, from the outer empirical world, but to engage the outer world from a different state of consciousness. So it's not irresponsible. It is not absence of rationality or absence of research to produce new medicines and to progress and advance and all of that. It is all of those things, but from a perspective which is not so selfish, and from a state of consciousness which is not like it used to be, with its obsessions and cravings and demands. So first one works on oneself, and then from another state one can re-engage, re-emerge, the same things one used to do, but now they seem different.